police officer walked into my classroom, pointed right at me and said, "Why did you steal a dead girl's name?" I was holding a stack of worksheets at 9:15 on a Tuesday, wondering how the hell we got here. My freshmen all whipped their heads toward me like they were watching a live episode of some courtroom reality show. One kid even whispered, "No way. This is the kind of thing that only happens to me because, unfortunately, my legal name is Sabrina. Yes, I am a man named Sabrina. Yes, people assume it is a joke. Yes, teenagers love reminding me of it daily. The students found out my real name when someone dug up my Facebook profile a few years back. Now every class has at least one genius who says, 'Wait, your name is Sabrina?' during introductions. Or someone asks why my parents hated me so much. Or my personal favorite when someone asked if I was transgender. And another kid said, maybe they wanted a girl. My parents still insist it is a beautiful unisex name. I have spent my entire life explaining it to confused teachers, cashiers, nurses, and dates who thought I was catfishing them. But even with all the crap I have dealt with, not once did I imagine a police officer would march into my classroom and accuse me of identity theft. "Sir," he said, stepping toward me, "come with me, please." The room went dead silent. Someone dropped a pencil. Someone else pulled out a phone until I told them to put it away. I followed him into the hallway, my heart pounding hard enough to hear it. Behind me, I heard the whispers starting. He handed me a clipboard. "This is who you are accused of impersonating." It was a photo of a teenage girl with the name Sabrina underneath. Deceased at 17. My aunt, my mom's sister, the same person I was named after. "I swear I did not steal her name," I said. "My parents gave it to me. She died before I was born." The officer nodded slowly. "I believe you, but the report was filed this morning. Someone saw your name and reported that this girl was alive." I just stared at him. Why would someone think I'm a girl who died 20 years ago? That is what we are trying to figure out. After he verified my ID and confirmed I was not a resurrected teenage girl, he let me go back to class. The pit in my stomach stayed. When I walked back in, 32 freshmen stopped pretending to work. Marcus raised his hand immediately. "Yes, Marcus? So like, are you going to jail?" "No." "Did you actually steal someone's identity?" "No, Marcus." A girl in the front row looked genuinely concerned. "Sabrina, are you okay?" I wanted to laugh or cry, maybe both. "I'm not Sabrina to you." Back to work, everyone. For the rest of class, they kept glancing at me, whispering. By lunch, it was all over the school. Some kid I did not even teach stopped me in the hallway and asked if the dead girl was my girlfriend. When I got home, I told my mom what happened. Her whole face changed. It was like she shut a door inside herself. "Do not bring this up again," she said. "Mom, a cop showed up at my job." She cut me off and whispered, "It was a horrible time. Mom, I just want to know what happened to her." She snapped at me, which she almost never does. "Do not make me relive this." Then she left the room. My dad told me to leave it alone. My sister got angry and accused me of hurting Mom on purpose. No one would explain why asking about my own name was suddenly a crime. That was the moment I realized I barely knew anything about my aunt, only that she died in an accident. That was the official line. So I started looking for information myself. There were barely any photos of her as a teenager. No prom pictures, no graduation photos, no obituary with details. It felt like someone erased her late life existence. Eventually, I found someone online who went to school with her, a woman named Kelly. She agreed to meet for coffee. The second she saw me, she froze. "You look just like her," she said quietly. I told her everything that happened with the officer. She nodded like none of it surprised her. "Your aunt was struggling at the end," she said. "She was depressed, really depressed. She used to say she wished she could give someone else her life because she didn't want it anymore." Kelly looked down at her coffee. "She said if she could just disappear and let someone else be Sabrina, maybe that person would do it better than she did." I did not even know what to say. The idea that she wanted someone else to carry her name made my chest feel tight. A few days later, Officer Reynolds called me again. They found the person who made the report. It was my grandmother. She has dementia and has been slipping for years. Some days she thinks I am my dad. Other days she remembers everything from 30 years ago, but nothing from last week. According to her statement, Officer Reynolds said, she saw your name listed on the school's website and panicked. She thought her daughter was alive. She thought she needed help. I sat there staring at my phone after he hung up. My grandmother never healed from losing her daughter, and now her brain was trying to bring her back. I confronted my mom one more time. What really happened to her? She was quiet. Then she said, "It was not an accident. Your aunt killed herself. I named you after her to keep her alive." And that's when it hit me. Kelly said my aunt wished she could give someone else her life because she felt like she was wasting a perfectly good life. My grandmother saw my name and thought it actually happened, and in a way, it did.